Action 4's Ashley Custer live with more.
The National Border Patrol Council says that they are unaware of immigrants boarding planes without identification here in the Rio Grande Valley, but a spokesperson says it is happening in Laredo and quite frequently. We spoke to National Border Patrol Council 2455 in Laredo, and what they told us was shocking.
Sad to say that, a normal law-abiding American citizen has to remove their shoes to get on an airplane these days and go through all this additional screening for the U.S. government to go ahead and just allow undocumented aliens access to our commercial transportation in the form of airliners, and that's a giant security risk.
Border Patrol spokesperson Jared Seeley tells Action 4 undocumented immigrants are getting dropped off at bus stations or airports, courtesy of the Department of Homeland Security, and it's all paid for by you, the taxpayer. But that's not all. He says Border Patrol agents at the Laredo airport witness undocumented immigrants boarding flights without being checked for identification. Instead, they provide this I-862 form, which is a notice to appear in court.
There's no photograph, there's no biometric data as far as fingerprints, so there's really no way to confirm they are who they say they are.
Action 4 News called and emailed the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA. The spokesperson tells Action 4 News identification is required when boarding flights, and they'd send us a list of accepted IDs. At news time, we had not received a statement from TSA. Seeley says it is happening, and the court form is typically just printed from an ordinary printer without a special watermark, raising serious security red flags if in the wrong hands.
Having another passenger in the plane that we haven't verified their identification. These special measures have been placed in effect for a particular reason because of the 9/11 terror attack.
Seeley says this is not just a concern for border communities. This is an issue of national security because they are able to travel freely anywhere in the U.S.
They would have access to major international airports once they get past that security at, say, a Laredo airport or McAllen airport, where they catch their connecting flights.
Seeley says the concerns are legitimate.
They're very uneasy about it. Some of the men that I represent are very concerned.
Seeley says he's unsure how many immigrants were able to board planes without showing a form of ID. However, his sources tell him that they've witnessed several, if not dozens of people departing flights out of the Laredo International Airport. Now, we just received minutes ago a response from TSA, and they say, quote, "These reports are false. A notice to appear is not an acceptable form of ID at the TSA checkpoint." In the Hidalgo County newsroom, I'm Ashley Custer, Action 4 News.